and welcome to Square Circle's fourth annual Mask Off Masquerade and our first digital online show. And my name is Clarence Ford. I'm founder and executive director of Square Circle. And first of all, I'd like to get into some of the stuff of what you're going to see and the family that we've created here at Square Circle. We're talking about values. We have our values of love, respect, empathy, and it goes on and on and on. And then we have the process, which you're going to see today. As I'm saying, this is our first one. And so I'm very proud to show the world our family. And now first, we're going to have Keenan Lonsdale. Keenan Lonsdale is a family member of one of our participants at Square Circle. And he is an amazing actor, dancer, and singer. And Keenan's from Australia born, and you've known him, some of the kids know him from the Legends of Tomorrow, Flash, the character that he played, and also Keenan is critically known for his feature film, Fox, Lord Simon. Ladies and gentlemen, his cousin is Akila, and here he is, Iron Raisin.
Hello, everyone. My name is Akila Wise. I'm an LIT at Square Circle. And it is my pleasure to introduce my uncle, Keenan Lonsdale. Hello.
Hey, Needs, what's up?
Not much. So I think I'm just going to go straight into it.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
So Square Circle has helped me a lot over the years. I was quite shy before I joined. And then it just kind of helped me come out of my shell. So is there any like one program or person, could be thing, that helped you when you were growing up?
I would say I would also really commend my high school because kind of similarly to Square Circle, it was just a safe space where we could explore creativity. You were around kids that were similar to you with just really quirky, creative minds that were really wanting to learn as much as possible. And it just helped me. It helped me know that to explore all the skills that you want and to share that with other kids like you is the absolute best possible thing to do.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Akila and Uncle Keenan. So now we're going to go to a really special performer, one of our youngest at Square Circle, Ivan. Hey, hey.
Hello, my name is Ivan, and I've been with Square Circle for almost about 2 years. Oh my God. It's helped me grow so much. I remember at the start, I, like a lot of people, you're going to hear this a lot, was a bit shy when performing. It wasn't like I couldn't perform, but Square Circle helped me perform in things like a local poetry slam and stuff like that. It helped me really grow and evolve. And now I'm just a more outgoing person. Square Circle has helped me really find a community that I can really connect with. I've have a bunch of good friends, and I've even met my best friend from Square Circle. So it's just helped me come out and be able to learn how to perform and just do circus in general. I was in a kind of hard situation throughout my whole life, moving around, foster care, adoption, stuff like that. And it's not like this has been the only thing that's helped me, but it's been a very profound change where you can just be safe and be who you are. It's given me something to do because I've had to practice for this. And it's giving me something to help with the amount of lack of discipline, because it's given me a reason to practice and just get to know. And there's not much you could do during the pandemic at certain times, and it's just helped me really, just do something, because I would have basically been bored out of my mind without Square Circle. On my life, I would recommend Square Circle to a friend. It's just, it'd be fun to see them also.
Hello. Teachers, they're very involved in the community. Hello, everybody. Um, I am thanking Ivan and his parents. They've done such a great job inside the community and working with Square Circle. And so now I want to bring on somebody that's been with Square Circle from the beginning. And we remember when he was young, and Jacob.
Hi,
Hey, Jacob, how you
everyone.
doing?
Hey, Clarence. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
All right. How's everything going? You enjoying yourself?
Doing so great. I'm here with Stephanie.
Hey, Steph.
Yeah, no, it's going great. I'm so excited to be a part of the show.
So, Jacob, I just got a question to ask of you. What does Square Circle mean to you?
Square Circle. I mean, as Clarence said, I have been with Square Circle since they first started back in their first summer program. And Square Circle just means the world to me. It means everything. The Square Circle here, it's just a family. It's this whole family aspect and vibe that we have. And Square Circle, everything here revolves around a circle of values that we have. For me, my personal favorite value is love, and everyone knows this. I even wrote a poem about love about Square Circle because that's just how much love Square Circle gives to everyone. Yeah, you just get that sense of family and everything here at Square Circle. I mean, like, look who it's run by. It's run by Clarence and Selena, who are basically Mother Selena and Uncle Clarence to all of us because they show us that undying love and they create that safe atmosphere for everyone. So for me, among everyone else, Square Circle is a family and it means you're dedicated here because you never want to leave this amazing, loving place.
Oh, very good, Jacob. It's like, I thank you so much. You've done so much with our program. I can't tell you people what Jacob has done. Like, this kid is like a real, as my cousin calls him, a rock star. And the accolades I could give you and the things you've done, oh, I can't wait. So next, thank you, Jacob.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to bring on testimonies. It's very important to get to know Square Circle in our program and telling stories. And we're going to have up on is Louis and Amaya.
Hey everyone, my name's Louis Barbier. I am the lead instructor with Square Circle, and I have been since 2015. I'm a juggler. I've been a juggler since I was a teenager, and an acrobat to some sorts, and a social circus facilitator. We are creating our programs as it's evolving. We're evolving our teaching methods as we're learning and growing, and as our students are growing. There's always stories and situations that we're responding to in the community as well.
Hi, my name is Amaya, and I've been in Square Circle for 4 years. I remember like going to Square Circle, and then they were like, there was like these two guys, and they were like juggling a bunch of clubs, and I was like, wow, I really want to do that.
Working with Selena and Clarence and our kids has shaped me and my experience of community in ways that I hadn't had before. We always insist on this circle of values, and so one word I could use to describe Square Circle, it's like hope, hopeful, hopeful. And my own skills and the instructors, the whole team growing as a unit in the community. It's been a very unique experience and one that I hope that we can continue for a long time, including with this event.
Well, isn't that amazing? The great testimonies. So now I'm going to introduce a special person to me. She's like my sister, my cousin, and how can I say? First of all, I want to let you know, Lorraine, Selena, Lorraine. I can call her Lorraine, but you all have to call her Selena. We have this running joke. But she is like the cornerstone in the rock, as you heard the kids talk about how she is. And she's an amazing person. And so I would really like to open the floor and give it to my cousin. Hey, how you doing?
Not too shabby, cuz. How you doing? Looking good?
I can't complain. So, girl, you know how you are. We get on, and I remember when we were kids and how much fun we had, and as teenagers and now adults, and now we're together running a program. And so, tell me about you feel about Square Circle and why are you here?
I don't want to get too much into it because I always talk about Square Circle and these amazing kids that we like that I'm with, and it gets me very emotional. But the cool thing about it is these kids get to make phenomenal bonds. They grow, and the thing that happens so organically, they don't even realize it. They're learning how to juggle and to do social circus, which is a little bit different than just regular circus. The focusing that happens, their schoolwork improves. They make connections that will last a lifetime. And it's already happening. We have kids in our program who weren't friends in school and now they're best buddies. They parents become friends. It has like a far reach. It's a everybody keeps saying, it takes a village to raise a child and to raise an adult. Because the same way these kids are learning from us, I learn every day from these kids. They're awesome. They're a part of my heart and they're part of my soul and they'll be in my life forever. So thank you, Cuz, for bringing me on board to Square Circle.
I love it. Girl, thank you, Lorraine. Selena, Lorraine.
Yeah.
So now, hit it. Ooh. I'm going to bring on somebody here that's been doing our emceeing and hosting at our open house, aka Subliminal, Sean Morissette. Go for it. Ha,
Check it. Reverse. Forward. Reverse. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, guy! I would say we're used to the audience, but here, I'm gonna say, wrap it up. So now, Sean,
Yes, sir.
thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you. I can't do it, man. Can't do it.
COVID
That's
safe.
it.
So before I bring on this wonderful gentleman, Robert Foster, I like to bring on one of our special kids. All of them are special, Jacob. And I want to tell you a little bit about Robert Foster. So Jacob, let's bring you in.
Hi, I'm back.
Hey.
again. Cool. I'm here. I guess
So
for Robert.
So I'm going to bring Mr. Robert Foster in. And I got to tell you, this gentleman has been like a supporter, everything you can imagine. And he's been a funder, a supporter to us. And plus, he's helped us get our feet on the ground.
And on top of that, there's a little technical difficulty, so we might not be able to get him.
Robert Foster's not here. So technically he's not here, but you know what? I'm going to tell him about Robert anyways. Robert Foster is a CEO of a company called Capital Canada. Yeah. And how I met Robert, through Janice Price, who used to be the CEO of Luminato. And I did a show with them, and she said, you and Robert have to meet. And in a minute, Jacob, what I want you to do, because, as I was saying about the process, everybody, what we're going to do is Jacob was going to do your lines anyway. You're going to do your lines anyways and pretend, let's pretend Subliminal is Robert Foster so everybody gets the look of it and the feel and the vibe anyways. So what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you a little bit about Robert, and then you're going to say your little speech as if this is Robert Foster. And so Robert was responsible for telling me and showing me about Regent Park. At that time, he was CEO. He was the CEO for Capital Canada, but he was the co-chair or chair of Artscape, and he told me about the Daniel Spectrum. And we went in there, and it was under construction. Went in the hard hat. I walked around the building, didn't even know about anything to do with incubators. And I went upstairs to the top floor with CSI, and I saw this office space, dry walls, nothing was up, hard hat, and I said, I want to start a circus program. And from that day on, I went back to Robert, he supported it. And so I'm gonna say, Jacob, say the whole thing you were gonna tell Jacob, you're gonna tell Robert.
I mean, honestly, there wasn't really much for me to tell. I wanted to hear a lot from him about what he's had with Square Circle, and I wanted to hear more about how you two met and your relationship. But I guess what I could talk about on that topic was that Square Circle. What I wanted to hear from him is how arts have had an impact in the city and why we support that. And I think arts, especially Square Circle, has had such an impact in the city, especially in Square Circle is based in the heart of Regent Park. And Regent Park isn't known as the nicest neighborhood, but because of Square Circle has been a part of this amazing revitalization of Regent Park, and Square Circle is what is making one of the biggest impacts I've seen on Regent Park, bringing all of these kids, giving them something to do, making this a home, bringing everyone together. So it's just such an amazing place.
So thank you, Jacob. So again, I'm talking about process and values, and this is the Jacob showing you what we do here, and he's amazing at it. And so now I'm gonna wrap this up, the section up, and I'm gonna get to the next, and I'm gonna let Subliminal take it.
Yeah, let me jump in, man. Thank you so much, Jacob. And ladies and gentlemen, if we're able to get Robert Foster on before the end of the night, we will certainly work to make that happen, all right? So, you know her, you love her. She is a Canadian television personality who currently works as a senior correspondent on CTV's entertainment magazine series E-Talk. Let's hear from Tracy Melcher.
I hope you're enjoying tonight's amazing performances, and I encourage you to donate what you can. Please stay safe, stay fabulous, and have a great evening. I'm Tracy Melcher. Take care.
Thank you, Tracy. It's kind of tripping me out because she kind of looks like my wife a little bit, like the way her hair is and everything like that. Anyway, it's kind of messing me up. Anyway, Tracy, thank you so much. Now, if Square Circle is about building confidence and art, then this next Square Circle representative embodies both, ladies and gentlemen. Here with some slam poetry and to talk to us just a little bit, we're going to talk with Stephanie. Stephanie, are you there?
I am right here. And
hey,
I just have a short testimonial to share with everyone. So I'll begin.
All right.
When I think of the person I was before Square Circle, I see a girl who was lost. As a child, I had grown to be pretty cold and closed off from the world due to the harsh world I was growing up in. Nevertheless, as soon as I was introduced to the summer program at my school in 2015, something was telling me to sign up. And keep in mind, this was extremely outside of my comfort zone, but I am proud to say that joining Square Circle has been one of the best decisions I have made. The friendships I have formed and the person I am today are all credited to this amazing program, which has provided me with a safe space to grow and identify what kind of mark I want to leave on this world. I joined the program as a child who society categorized to be at risk, and today I stand proudly as the head prefect of one of Canada's top private all-girls schools. Excited to see what the world has to offer. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Stephanie. At this point, stay right there, Stephanie. I'm going to try to bring in Selena. Selena, can we get you in? Hey, Selena, you just got to unmute your mic there. Selena, is there anything you want to say to Stephanie?
Listen, I am so proud of this young lady. I can't tell you. If I tell you, like I said, this young woman makes me cry too many times because I'm just so proud of her. I'm so proud, like full ride scholarship to a private girls' school. She did it on her own, keeping her grades up, top of the line. Like she's just a smart young lady. She's gonna remember this name, Stephanie. Remember her face. She's gonna be something big, huge, to make change on this planet. Trust me. All these kids are gonna do it.
Absolutely amazing. Stephanie, thank you so much for being with us, sharing your journey with us. We're so super proud of you. Please don't forget us when you're bigger than big time. We love you. All right. So I've just been told that we have Robert Foster on the line, so I'm bringing back out Clarence, and we're going to introduce Mr. Robert Foster. It's been such an important piece of this foundation that we continue to build. Mr. Robert Foster.
Hello, Robert. How you doing? You made it. We're so happy to have you here. And I just want to have Jacob wants to ask you a question here.
I am dying to ask you this. But before I start, I just want to thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you coming and supporting Square Circle because it's for a great cause. They do so much amazing work. So thank you for being here. My question for you is what drives you to the kind of innovation and support that you have for arts in the city?
Well, arts in the city is part of the whole creative process. And if we have a creative economy, it is going to be a strong economy. It's going to be good for all of us. So when one is committed to arts and culture, not only are you providing entertainment and participation and employment for creative people, but you're building a better economy. And how do you do all that? Well, you find people like Clarence Ford. And when you find a Clarence Ford, you throw everything you can behind him to support him and encourage him. And I stumbled into Clarence through a dear mutual friend we have, Janice Price. We went for a drink and started a conversation. And one thing led to another. And look where we all are today. We've got Square Circle, we've got you, we've got all kinds of young people committed and exciting, learning, growing, and building better lives for yourself and for all of our city. So it's an exciting way to be involved, to be a participant in all of this, and encourage everybody to share at every level, on stage and as audiences.
Thank you, Robert.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. I completely agree with that. So thank you so much for coming.
Delight.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Clarence. Thank you, Jacob. Much love. Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, there are so many people doing such amazing and important work in the community, public service-wise. We want to check in right now with the newly elected MP, Marcy Ian.
Hi, everyone. I'm Marcy Ian, your Member of Parliament for Toronto Centre. I just want to say thank you so much for joining this On Masquerade virtual gala tonight. It's amazing, Square Circle, what you do. We are stronger when we stand together as a community. Thank you so much for doing all that you do, all that you contribute for our kids. Have a wonderful night, everybody, and thanks again.
Thank you so much for those wonderful words. Thank you so much. Want to encourage everybody, just keep donating, all right? www.squarecirclehq.ca. Please keep the donations coming in. All right, so they say garbage in and garbage out, which is not the case here at Square Circle. Only the best instructors teach, support, and mentor our kids. Let's have a look at one of them. Here's Sydney.
Hi everyone, I'm Sydney. I'm an instructor at Square Circle and have been since 2016. I've been teaching for 4 years now. I started off at Square Circle by meeting Clarence in Regent Park one day. So the way it happened is I used to tutor at Pathways to Education at Daniel Spectrum, this building. I was just walking around looking for a piano, juggling in the park one day, and I was juggling 7 balls in the park, and Clarence just happened to drive his car and pull up on the other side of the street over there. And he came out of his car and we started talking after that. I keep coming back to Square Circle for all the wonderful opportunities it has provided me and others, and also because of the strong bonds and friendships I've formed with the staff and some of the LITs at Square Circle. Square Circle is a place that I can always call family. There are several people here who I've made very strong friendships with, and I think those will last potentially forever. So Square Circle is also, it's a place for where the community, it's kind of like a standard bearer for the community. Everybody recognizes us when we go out to the park, so everybody knows that we're a safe place for kids to learn and interact with each other, basically. I believe we've made an impact in the lives of our participants. We've given them new skills, new opportunities, new ways of looking at the world. Some of our participants have skills now that they wouldn't have imagined were possible before. They've become amazing jugglers, performers. They've juggled in front of huge audiences that they thought they would never be able to get over things like stage fright. They've made friendships when some of them were having difficulty making friends at school. It's a place for them to call home, basically. If I had to think of one word to describe Square Circle, I think the word I would pick would actually be village. So village in the sense of the phrase, it takes a village to raise a child. What I mean by that is it's a place where people of all different ages can interact with each other. Older people teach younger people can teach older people. It's not a highly regimented atmosphere like school is, where you're only around peers of the exact same age. It's a free-flowing community where everybody learns from everybody in an organic way.
We are back again. Sydney blew my mind, as he said. He just blew my mind. I was driving, going to a meeting. I was late for the meeting because of the fact that I had to get this kid that was juggling, it looked like 30 pins in the air in the park. And I said, dude, do you ever teach? No, you're going to teach with us. And that was the beginning of their story. Now, what's really important, why we're here, is I first want to let everybody know you can donate. And not a problem. And I want to see who it is online. Put everything online and donate and pledge. And please, take the time and think about it. And just go for it. And also, here is the address: www.squarecirclehq.ca. Perfect. So next, I would like to talk about friends. They're like family. It's again, what we're doing today is introducing you to the Square Circle family, and it's parents. Politicians, counselors, as you've seen, and community leaders, not only just our kids and their family. And there's another family member that Don Green and Denise Green, Diane Bald, Michael Budman from Roots Camp Tamaqua. What they have done for us is unbelievable. And they just made it happen. So now I would like to introduce to you Diane and Michael Budman.
Hi, this is Diane and Michael Budman. How you doing? How you guys doing? Clarence, we go back a really long way together, and we are thrilled to have a continued relationship with Square Circle at Camp Tamaqua, where city kids can learn to be at one with nature, get out of their comfort zone, and unplug from social media. These experiences last a lifetime. As we say at Camp Tamaqua, always paddle in unison, always leave the campsite better than you found it, and respect yourself and respect one another. To the Square Circle team, we love what you're doing. Keep on keeping on. We're there for you.
Enjoy tonight.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. This next friend of Square Circle is a giant in the city with legendary status in the football world and also in philanthropy as well. Here is a good friend of mine as well, Michael Pinball Clemens.
So in your daily life, how would you say you apply vulnerability, whether it be grocery shopping or anything? How would you say or give advice to how to use it, where you use it in your daily life?
Oh, I love that's a great question. Well, one of the I think ways that we are vulnerable in a grocery store setting today is really just to make sure that we are patient enough, kind enough to give people space so that they are comfortable. When we're in this social distancing space, or this era or this time, it's one of the things I think we can be vulnerable by giving people space, allowing people to be first, right? When we put others before ourselves, that's when our community rises, right? There's a saying, we rise by lifting others. So our community elevates when we are vulnerable, when we allow someone to go ahead of us, when we give people space, and even, you know, when someone is not as nice, maybe be a little bit rude, but we even give that person space to be wrong, right? Because, you know, I would sometimes in speaking to groups, I say, you know, how many people have made a mistake, right? It's unanimous, right? And as we give each other space to get it wrong, to not be perfect, we, I think, become better, more tolerant, and more together.
Thank you so much. Michael Pinball Clemens could feel his energy even through the webcam, even through the camera. I hope you guys could feel it at home. Love me some Michael Pinball. Thank you once again, brother. So up next, we have Square Circle participants, Delson, Mark, and instructor Kyle, with their performance in videos that they actually shot. So they shot, edited, filmed this whole piece that you're about to check out, right? So let's take a look. Check it out.
Hello, hello. So throughout this video, I would like to focus on juggling. You will see that in the beginning, it isn't so good. There's a lot of progress, but at each attempt, it is a failed attempt. Now, at the end, you'll see what my objective was, but until then, let me try and explain it. So the objective of this video is to show what Square Circle has done for me through juggling, demonstrating how juggling and each ball represents a different aspect of my life. For example, the basketballs in me would be a symbolism for basketball in my life, which was prevalent. It was the dominating factor of my life. But then you add in a tennis ball and it kind of throws off the balance. And as the balance is thrown off, you have to learn how to adapt. And that's what Square Circle did for me. Square Circle completely knocked me off of what I call the foundation, which was kind of in a bubble. I'd say shy, not as confident, but just very, I wouldn't say pessimistic, but I'd say optimistic instead of realistic. It gave me values and morals, and as you go through the video and the juggling improves and improves and improves, not only has Square Circle done that for me through juggling, but it's done that for me in life. It's helped me learn, well, essential qualities and essential values, which I'll hold and keep sturdy with me in my heart throughout life. And truly, with Clarence and Selena, what they taught me is with Jesus, all is possible. And with faith and passion and drive, all is possible. So now as we return to the end of this video, we see the success, how we've been able to successfully juggle the morals, the different aspects of our life, and that is how I see Square Circle. It's incredible, it's a foundation for your kids, and no matter how or where they will be, they'll be able to adapt successfully because of what Square Circle has done for them. So thank you to Square Circle for all that they've done for me, and it is my pleasure to have made this video to show a little bit. This is only a taste of what they've done for me. Have an amazing day.
Absolutely amazing. I wish I could do that. Maybe one day. Maybe Clarence will teach me. Who knows? Anyway, thank you so much for that. This next portion of our presentation, you will not believe your eyes when you see what this performer has planned for us. He is a master of delight and entertainment. I've worked with him many times. He's fantastic. His name is Patrick Leonard from Seven Fingers. Hey, Patrick, thanks for joining us. Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, I can hear you too. You look great, man.
You look great too. Actually, I can't see you because it's my daughter filming me, so I have a little bit of freedom.
Okay. All right.
So I think it's time for me to make a little number in order to create a blitz for donation. Is that a good idea?
Yeah, yeah.
Right
Whatever you
on.
can do to
So
help pump these people up and keep the donations coming in, supporting these amazing programs, these amazing youth, whatever you got for us, man.
all right. So I created a little number with one of the elements that we need in order to make a donation, and that is. Yes, of course, we need love, love for Square Circle and the kids and stuff, and we need empathy, but we also need this. A little bit of money helps. Okay, so here we go. So, Subliminal, as I do the number, I invite you to cheer up the people in order to bring in some donations. Okay, I hope it's going to work because it's been a long time and it's the first time I do it with my Movember. So, it's a little challenge. Okay,
All
are
right,
we
let's see
ready?
what you got, man.
Okay, here we go. Oh, so it needs a little preparation.
You're wiping your spit on your forehead. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
just go with
That's what
this. I don't know where this is going.
You
It's
got to
getting a
do
little
what you
awkward,
got to
but
do,
okay.
you know? There are some tricks that need okay, here we go. So focus on the $2. I'm going to flip the $2 and it's going to end up hopefully on my forehead, okay? Okay, here we go. Are we ready?
Ready.
Oh. It's circus. It's
That's a
always
test.
like
That's a test.
2-3 chances, you know? Okay, here we go. I know we're live, huh? I don't want to go over time. Okay, here we go. Yeah. See that? Easy?
Beautiful.
Okay, now here we go. Now it's not over. It's not over, okay? Okay, wait. Now there's the second step.
What's the second
finale. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I'm on
Here
my
he
way.
goes.
So donation can start right now as I'm working on the second part of the trick.
Okay, so let me let the audience know. So the more donations we get coming in, the better this goes. The more support it sends to our friend Patrick. We want to support him. We want to support Square Circle. This is crazy.
It's coming. It's coming.
So you want to send your donations to www.squarecirclehq.ca.
I'm there.
Don't give up, man. Keep the donations. We gotta support Patrick. We gotta,
Okay, here we go.
keep propping him up. Come on, Patrick, you can do it. Once you make your pledge, please write it in the comments below. We are more than happy to give you a big thank you, a big shout out. Addison, what's up? I see you, girl. Thank you.
Are you ready for
he's
the
got one
third part?
eye.
Okay, here we go. This is the great finale.
Here we go.
Great finale, okay? Here we go.
Grand finale. All right. Here we go. And the pledges are still coming in. Keep it going, man. Keep it going. Let's see if we can synchronize the pledges with what Patrick is doing there on the screen. Absolutely. I don't know where his tongue is out. Let's see where this is going. Keep them coming in, ladies and gentlemen. www.squarecirclehq.ca. Leave a comment. Let us know. What's up, Addison? I love your mask, by the way. Beautiful. It's leopard skin, leopard print. Yo, what is? I don't know. It's stuck to his mustache or his beard. It's. This is crazy. I would do a drum roll if I could, but I. It's going. Ladies, hey, it's in his mouth. Ladies and gentlemen.
So now you guys get ready for the donation. And I'm going to give my $2 just...
Oh, wait a minute. Please don't choke. Please be safe. Please.
Sorry.
Is it gone?
I guess my donation will have to wait 1 or 2 days.
It'll come out eventually.
It's all right. I got it.
Hey, my man.
Square Circle, everybody. I love you guys. I hope this little trick was helpful. I would have loved to do something more acrobatic, but I'm getting old. So, yeah.
Patrick, thank you so much, brother. We appreciate you. We love you. Stay safe. Please don't swallow any more money. But we do want to encourage everybody else to donate their money to this wonderful cause. That's www.squarecirclehq.ca. Please make a pledge. Please support our youth. Please keep supporting the community and supporting our future. Thank you once again, Patrick. All right. So don't go too far, actually, Patrick. All right. because we want to take a moment to welcome a few more folks into the conversation along with Patrick. So we want to talk a little bit more about Square Circle. So we have, of course, Patrick from Seven Fingers, who's over there swallowing money. We got Fatima, and we got Daniel's. Fatima from Daniel's Construction, and Tharshika from MLSE. So we got you guys on the line, and we just want to hear a little bit about what your feelings are for tonight, how tonight's going, your love of community, why that's the community involvement, that aspect. Why is that so important? So we can start with, I guess, Fatima. Oh, you just got to unmute your mic. Yeah,
I
there
was
you go.
muted. Darn, it caught me.
It's
Yeah,
all good.
absolutely. I'm happy to talk about this. I mean, it's hard to follow what Patrick just did. I don't think I'm that interesting. But, some folks might know we work in community very often, in Regent Park in particular. So we know Square Circle well, and we know their work well. And, I think in terms of the way that we see our relationship with these community organizations that are working so hard to engage with young people, and I think engage with young people in ways that they potentially have not been engaged with before, keeping them interested, finding ways to stop the disengagement that we can often see by creating opportunities to learn something new, to come together. We just really feel that Square Circle is an incredible example of what's possible in terms of youth engagement, for sure.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm wondering if Patrick wanted to say anything surrounding community engagement, how he feels about that, why that's needed, why that's important.
Absolutely. I think it is extremely important, especially for, when you come to a point in life where, we have a company that's been going around the world for years, and now I'm taking the example because I'm based in Montreal. It's a normal step to become like part of helping the community around you. And we do that a lot in Montreal. And of course, I've been doing it for many years now with Square Circle and Clarence and all the kids, which I miss so dearly, because in the last 2 years, we were together creating this show that we're doing tonight virtually. So yes, it is extremely important, and it's it's a necessary work to do with all those kids. I'll take the other example. Now in Montreal, we're going to work with some parents and families in order to help the parents do some physical stuff with their kids. And of course, circus is a very perfect element in order to create confidence, to create trust between people, because that's the basic of what circus is all about, and that's why we use it for this kind of work.
Thank you so much, Patrick. Tashika, any words on your feelings surrounding community engagement, community involvement, why this work is so important for our youth?
Absolutely. Can I just say how incredible this virtual event is? At MLSE Launchpad, we're a sport for development facility. So we run sport programming as the core of the work we do. And we also know that sport leads to other positive outcomes, but there's other types of movements that can also lead to those outcomes. And partnering with expert organizations help us bring that to our youth. And so knowing that we are a sport facility, it is amazing to see how in demand and full our Square Circle program at Launchpad is. It's a testament to how incredible Square Circle is as an organization, being able to provide a unique and supportive look at how movement can be used to connect with youth and address important issues that young people are facing. Square Circle provides or creates a safe space for youth to learn new things, move, and engage in personal reflections and growth. Square Circle has made a great impact on providing youth with the space and the movement creativity to be able to express themselves and connect with one another in a way that works for them. In a world where we have particular norms, Square Circle offers something that's refreshing for the youth to feel like they belong and can build something meaningful.
Well said. Bravo, Darshika, Patrick, Fatima. Thank you so much. God bless you guys. We really appreciate you taking your time to come and join us tonight. Much love. Everybody out there, please keep the donations coming in. Once again, www.squarecirclehq.ca. Please keep the pledges coming in. All right, absolutely amazing. And we want to thank everybody for all that they do and for your personal insights. If you think that Square Circle is personal, and you may be thinking that already, we haven't seen anything yet. Have a listen to Mia from Square Circle. Let's take a listen.
Hi, I'm Mia, and I've been with Square Circle for 4 years. Square Circle means, just look at the logo. The square is my safe space, and the orange circle is the energy and everyone taking care of each other. I think I resonate with vulnerability because you can't really have any sort of relationship without being vulnerable. They've been there to lend an ear whenever I have problems, because everyone knows that this has been really, really hard. And they've been teaching me skills that I can use instead of just lying in bed and being bored all day. And I'm always nervous about being me, but for Circle, I can be me.
All right, buckle up, Clarence. Get ready, get ready.
Okay.
So we've had some questions that were sent in to us, and we're calling this next segment ACA, which is Ask Clarence Anything. All right, so myself and Hayam, we're going to bring Hayam in. We're in the driver's seat. You're in the hot seat. Hayam's going to start off with a question for you, and then I'll jump in afterwards. Hayam, welcome.
Hi, thanks. Okay, so the first question we have today is for you, Clarence. Can you give us your TikTok best?
You're joking.
I'm not joking.
You guys are literally joking about my TikTok best. Okay.
I'm not joking.
Okay. My TikTok. Okay, here. Move it to the left, move it to the right, move it in around, and look to the side. Hip, hop, hop, hop. Okay, that's it.
Yay!
That's awesome.
It really wasn't. Anyway, I'm playing with you. I'm just with you. It's okay. It's okay. I'd pat you on the back, but you don't. COVID. Can't do it. Okay, back to business. Clarence, what was the inspiration behind starting Square Circle?
Oh, so earlier on you heard about Robert Foster, and he had a great part to do with it. But years ago, Cirque du Soleil, when I worked for Cirque. I had 50 tickets. They gave me 50 tickets to give to Regent Park and also to St. Jamestown. I gave 50 tickets to Regent Park. Came back a week later, the tickets were still there. And I was blown away. Cirque du Soleil tickets. So anyways, I got to know people in the community. It took me a week. I went and hustled, gave them to the families instead of just the kids, the families, so they can go. And when they were there, they were so blown away by the show. I did not want them to glorify the show. So I took them backstage because I wanted them to see, as I again said earlier on, the process and to see how much work goes into this. And then when it was my show or somebody else that I knew, I took them back. We did a full-day workshop. And so that was probably the beginning, and it all came together when I was in the space of Daniel Spectrum, Artscapes, and I was there at CSI, and I said I want to open up a space, and that's where I started, really from just an idea.
And now you have us, which is so awesome.
Yeah, my new family.
Now the next question. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so the next question is that since Circle brings a lot of cherish of only a kid's life, but your life as well?
Sorry, it was
Okay,
breaking.
so it broke up a little bit, but I got your question, Ham. I got you. She said there have been so many great moments. Can you share a square circle memory that changed a young person's life and yours?
Oh, wow. There's a lot of them. Our open house show, when we did our open house is usually we invite 400 kids at Daniel Spectrum, downstairs Artscape Daniel Spectrum, and we do like, it's like a We Day / TED Talk. And we bring it to them. And we got guest speakers come in, and just one light and stage in the middle. And this kid said, ran into me in the park, and I did a subliminal, and I do the show. And he said to me, "You're the guy that did that show." And I said, "Yeah." And I said, "What'd you learn from it?" And we had this performer in there that had his legs amputated, and he climbed Kilimanjaro. And he said, and he didn't give up. And this kid said, "What I learned not to give up." And that was one of the moments.
Wow,
So
that's
reading into that,
unbelievable.
that's the reason why. Oh, sorry, did you say something? Oh, go on. Oh, we're going back and forth. So anyways.
She froze a little
Sorry?
bit. It's all good. Hayam, thank you for taking the time to join us tonight. Your amazing questions. You are amazing. Keep striving. Thank you for joining us. Much love.
The donation.
Right. Donation, man. We gotta keep the donations coming in. www.squarecirclehq.ca. Please keep the pledges coming in, and then of course, let us know in the comments how much you pledged. We'll be more than happy to say a big thank you for you in the comment section and share it with the rest of everybody else. So, thank you, Clarence.
So now we have, I call this the first family of Square Circle, kind of like the Taylor family. I'm not going to say anything else, but they'll just say it for themselves. Now we have the Taylor family.
Do you want me to go first? Or you can go first?
I can go first.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Addison, and I've been with Square Circle for 3 years. Hi, I'm Taylor, and I've been with Square Circle for 4 years. Square Circle has helped me grow and change probably a lot in the past 3 years, because when I was little, I was nervous to just meet people in general. And then, as I got older, obviously I grew out a bit more, but Square Circle really helped, meeting new people and stage fright and stuff like that.
Square Circle has helped me grow. I used to be a very shy person, and Square Circle has helped me overcome that quite a bit.
Hi, my name's Krista Taylor, and I have the privilege of serving on the board of directors for Square Circle. My husband and I are also parents of children in the program. Well, when they were younger, we had them in programs like dance and different sports and things like that, and nothing really stuck. Nothing caught their attention that they were rushing back and wanting to go year after year. But Square Circle, there's never been a question.
Square Circle's really taught me to trust other people. You have to trust to be able to do acrobatics. You have to trust other people.
Square Circle has helped me through this pandemic. At the very beginning, I was feeling very isolated and not having a lot of social interactions, even throughout online. And the online programs really got my energy up every day.
It's a safe place that allows them to explore their creativity, not just through circus, but through their, the social engagements and interacting with, like-minded people.
My special memory with Square Circle is probably the second Mask Off Masquerade. Just the whole experience of working with Patrick and then putting the whole show together and doing all the practicing and everything is one of my favorite memories.
There are so many moments. I can't stop. Okay. There are so many incredible moments over the years. I don't even know how I would choose to say the ones that mean the most. I mean, you see a kid who's had a hard day, and then you see this crowd of kids come around them before a rehearsal or before a program starts, and you just watch the energy lift, and it's incredible. It's incredible how they take care of each other. They inspire each other.
The first word that comes to mind when I think of Square Circle is probably family.
That is also the word that comes to mind. Yeah. I would recommend Square Circle to a friend because it's all about like caring for each other and having lots of fun with cool tricks.
Hey guys. Oh, that really kind of, I have to be honest, our kids really moved me. And it's like, Krista, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it caught me. And our kids always try to show that we have to be vulnerable. I don't know where this is coming from, but what I'm saying, this is greater than me. It's greater than all of us. It's about the future of tomorrow. Wow. I would say sorry, but my kids would think differently. And it kind of hit me. Wow, because I felt them. Krista, I'm feeling you, babe. Oh my God. Anyways, I'm not going to excuse myself or say I'm sorry because that's how it is. That's what we do. So right now, I'm going to introduce an old friend, and Howie Mandel.
The key is two keys. You know, Nike, just do it. We've talked about that, Clarence, which I believe in. But it's living in the now and kind of not thinking. You know, I think school teaches us to think, but I think if it feels good in the moment, as long as it's not hurting anybody else or affecting anybody else in a negative way, just do it. Dude. And I'll tell you, as somebody my age, you know, I'm 65 this month, and you know, I have a whole different perspective than I had when I stepped on stage at 23 years old, and it goes so fast, and I'm sure every old person tells you that, and all the biggest things are regrets and missed opportunities. Everything is an opportunity. People think it's luck. It's not. Everybody, no matter where you come from, no matter what you have. I grew up in a small apartment and shared a room with my brother. We didn't have money or anything, but no matter where you come from, I think the opportunities are there. I think the problem is in our own minds. We have a tendency to block. And for good reason. I think that's how we're taught. You better watch out. You better think about this. You know, our whole society is set up with, even when they hand you a contract and you're buying something, there's always fine print. If you don't read the fine print, something's going to go wrong. But life is not like that. Life doesn't have fine print. Just do it.
I'm going to wrap this up. I thank you so much from Square Circle, from all of our kids. And we're like a family. And you know what? And now you're part of our family.
Well, thank you.
You've done so much. And there's stories that we have to tell and share. So listen, thank you so much. And like, God bless. And to you and everybody in the family.
Howie's amazing, man. It's
Yeah.
like, what, you know, I could tell you we had some amazing times. You won't believe it. I had a fire truck for a whole summer. And him and I went riding, went to dinner in the fire truck. But there's one thing that Howie, we'd have all these talks and rap sessions about opportunity. And he always talked about opportunity, and that's what got him from a comedian to an actor to producer and doing all these shows. And, you know, he never let down or let go of an opportunity. So that's so important. Now, so to bring you to the next is I would like to talk about a friend, LITs.
Yeah, I mean, basically taking that same inspiration that they have and applying it in different ways. So, you know, that's part of what makes the work that we do so special. So part of the team that inspires is our group of leaders in training, otherwise known as LITs. So let's take a look. Here they are. Check it out.
It's like a second family. I would say it's an incredible place. It's like, imagine having all of your best friends and grandparents surrounding you and teaching you how to be part of a circus.
I met many friends from my neighborhood in Square Circle, and they taught me a lot, especially because I had an issue with my head injury, and right away they always took care of me, and they always brought me home whenever I needed help, and they always treated me so well. I'm so grateful for having them.
Because Square Circle really does give that second home for people who need it. Like, for example, me personally, I live a great life. I've had a great life, and a lot of it is thanks to Square Circle because they provided me with that second home, that safe place to come to.
Square Circle is a really special place because we take students from all over the place, your gender, your skin color. We take all students, all children, and we teach them social skills, circus skills, and all that's really important for our growing youth.
Wow, that was amazing. Our kids know. Let me tell you, parents, do not do the fire thing, okay? And I know the kids won't, but parents don't do that. It's I don't have to go there. But anyways, our program has serviced about over 5,000 kids. And these are not, it's not that they're our elite kids. These are the kids that work hard and they audition kind of for our program, and everybody has a chance. And so now I would like to make sure about the pledging, Let us know from the donation pledge, and please donate, www.squarecirclehq.ca. After all, this is a fundraiser. And now I would like to go to about community and builders of community. And a good friend of mine, and we go back, way back, and even taught me how to swim at 40 years old, Michael McGrath of Tucker High Rise.
Clarence Ford, how are you?
Hey, Michael, how you doing?
You're looking good, brother. And by the way, I have this for you just in case. Because I know I can make you cry.
Now. I'm good. Now,
I know I can make you cry. I can make you cry again.
So, Michael, I have 2 questions. And my first thing, first of all, I wanted to know, tell us about Tucker High Rise.
Sure, I'd love to. I'd like to say something. Thank you for inviting me on the show. A great show. Secondly, hard acts to follow. Thanks for leaving me to the end too. Tucker High Rise. Tucker High Rise, we're construction managers and builders, and we build something called high density mixed use buildings, which are high rise and mid rise buildings that are made up of residential, commercial, retail, and hotel. We build them in urban centers, so we're building downtown cores, and we like to say we basically build cities.
I hear you that. It's communities, right? And again, the community engagement, and we service it. So now I would like to talk about the parallel. You can explain that best, the parallel of why a circus program or a social circus program, and how do you see these programs working with construction and developers?
Yeah, well, at Tucker, we love buildings, but we know cities are more than just buildings. Cities are about communities, and great cities are about great communities, and Toronto is a great city. When we saw what was happening in the downtown core, the amount of growth, we knew that something had to happen to help build those communities And when we saw your program at Square Circle, we thought this is really what has to happen. You know, it's amazing some of the stuff you've done. It's obviously evident through the show tonight. Incredible. A couple of shout outs that one of your disciples, one of your students, Brandon, is coming on board to Tucker as a co-op engineering student. So he'll be working in Think Lab pretty soon, I think in January. So that's kind of amazing. That's it's a square circle. It's kind of a full circle too.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Michael. Thank you so much. And
no problem. By the way,
yeah, go on. Sorry, you say something?
By the way, just my dog Coda's here. He just wants to shout out to Delson and Mia. Anything to do with sticks and balls, you know, totally stoked on those segments. So add more of those.
Okay.
All here. Okay.
Thanks, Michael.
Bye. Good night.
So now I'd like to bring on Subliminal, aka Sean Marcette.
I'm here, baby. I'm here, man. I'm here. Clarence, I'm so impressed by the Square Circle family. I think we need to take another look. Let's check them out.
Okay.
And now it's Stephanie's wrong time.
Sup? Hello. That was the worst time.
Selena, I know
Yes,
you
dear?
may be vulnerable right now, but you are like an awesome person at Square Circle and you deserve a role here. Okay?
You're too sweet.
Period. You're special,
Okay.
Selena. We're
Okay.
supporting you right now.
I'm ready. Okay.
Let me get some good lighting. Hey.
3, 2, 1, action. Hi.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
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 Hey.
Hi. Hello?
Hi.
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 Bye.
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 Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Take care. Hey, now we've come to the end of our show. I thank everybody for staying around, and we're going to stay online, and this is going to be our first digital show, but we're going to have more, and we're going to bump it up because we're going to get into some serious technologies and doing circus and digital. We're going to create digital programming with holograms and AR and all kinds of surprises that we're working on now. So, but first of all, before I close and we wrap it up, I want first of all, let us know your donation pledge in our comments and keep it coming in. Tell your friends, tell everybody. And not only for us, our programming, but for all the other programs that are out there, support everybody because these are important. And so again, you probably see it on the ticker, but I'm gonna say at www.squarecirclehq.ca. And I just wanna thank Subliminal and Wooden Panda. They're the ones that produced and put this whole thing together. Shout out for them. PJ, the background of putting this together and putting up with all the changes and whatever. And again, this is all about process. Not being afraid to make mistakes because in today's world with innovation and technology, you have to make mistakes to get there because that's the only way you're going to find it because we have no roadmap because we're first at doing this. So now, without further ado, I want to give some thank yous. This is going to be fun. Subliminal, as I said, Howie Mandel, Tracy Melshore, Pinball Clemens, whoo! Marcion, Ian, Michael McGrath, Tucker High Rice, the Budman family, the Camp Tamaqua, Donnie and DeGrease Green, and the Green family, Robert Foster, Keenan Lonsdale, Patrick Leonard, Fatima, and Danielle Oh yeah, hit me up there, hit me up. Come on in here, come on up here. And from me, MLSC, and Rachel Holt, for being my assistant, for being there. Regent Park CSI Artscape, and staff and participants from Square Circle, and especially the community and the city. But really, I got to give a special shout out to Selena, Lorraine, my cousin. And you know, we've gone through it, and we're making it all happen. So everybody, listen, one more thing. Thank you, and staying with us. Peace out.